Welcome back, everyone. Let's talk about the EK Option.1 auto to manual harness. This Option.1 harness is similar to that of the EG Option.1 harness, which does require some depinning and repinning for the reverse light wires. These are the reverse light wires for the EK Option.1, which are routed to the C131 connector near the ECU and not the shock tower. Now, the depinning is pretty easy, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But additionally, this Option.1 harness for EKs is specifically designed for those who are using manual engine harness with their auto chassis. So if you have a Y8 or a Rye-Wire aftermarket harness or something equivalent, this is the option that you would want to choose for auto to manual. Now, option 2 is pretty much for those that are still using their auto engine harness with their auto chassis. Now, everything else is going to connect exactly the same as option 2, except for the reverse light wires. Let's quickly talk about the C131 connector. These three right here are the chassis side C131 connectors, and this is the engine side C131. This is for my 96 to 98 manual EX. This is a 99 to 2000 automatic EX. And this one here is a 99 to 2000 manual LX. Now you can see that they are all wired just a little differently. This one being manual has the reverse light wires pinned into those cavities. This being automatic does not have reverse light wires. But if it were manual, it would have the reverse light wires pinned at these two cavities right here where the black dots are. Same as the manual LX. These are the reverse light wires. And this is the engine side C131 connector. Now, since they're all a little bit different, I am going to take this time to let you know that if you do have a 96 to 98, whether it's an EX, an LX, or a CX, it would always be best to get an engine harness that is OBD2A, which is 96 to 98, and keep it within the same year, because the reverse light wires are pinned into these cavities for 96 to 98, as opposed to 99 to 2000 that are in this area here. Now, you can use a 99 to 2000 engine harness on the 96 to 98. However, more than likely, you are going to have to start depinning a lot more wires and start pinning them in different positions. So in order to reduce any of that extra work, it's always good practice to get the engine harness to match the year of your chassis. We're going to use this as an example. This is the 99 to 2000 EX automatic chassis C131, and this is the 99 to 2000 EX manual engine side C131. So with the manual engine side, you have a new harness, you have a used OEM or aftermarket. You're not going to have to do anything with this one. The only thing you're going to have to do with the chassis side is you are going to have to pin in the reverse light wire connectors that come with the harness. And this is fairly simple to do because all you have to do is lift up on these tabs, up and out, both top and the bottom. And then simply what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pin in the reverse light wires, and it is just going to follow the same path that this connector has. Everything being clipped in, again, you just have to follow the same path as the reverse light wires, which are going to be right there. Let's unclip these tabs and show you how to pin them in. So starting the depinning process, you are going to have to lift on these tabs like I mentioned. Take yourself a small precision screwdriver and lift up gently on the tabs. Try not to break anything. And then all you have to do is lift up and out. Make sure that the teeth are out of those cavities there. And same with the bottom, because you do have to pin in the reverse light wires, both top and bottom. And again, up and out. Now, take your reverse light wires, yellow at the top, green at the bottom. All you have to do is take the terminal, clip it in. You might hear a click, you might not. Pull out a little bit, make sure it's in there. And at the bottom, same deal, clip in. You might hear a click, you might not hear a click. Pull out a little bit, make sure it's snug, and you are ready to go. All you have to do next is just secure these tabs, clip them in, and you are good to go. Now again, if you're using the same year, same generation, and by generation I mean 96 to 98, they're all 6th gen, 96 to 98 or 99 to 2000, you shouldn't have any problem. And now you can see that they both follow the same path, and you are good to go. Just to reiterate, all of the C131 connectors, both chassis side and engine side, are going to be a little bit different from model to model. So an EX might have more wires than a CX because of VTEC, or they're positioned in different areas. I am going to provide a connector diagram that shows all of the cavities. This is a 22 pin connector, so it's going to show all of the pins starting from 1 far left top to 22 far right bottom. And also, you can barely see, but at the top of each cavity it is numbered. So because 1 is on the top left, when you turn the connector over, 1 is going to be at the very top, right there where the black and white stripe wire are. Now, if you do have to do some depinning, this is how you do it. So just like before, up and out on these tabs, try not to break them. They can be a little fragile because of that right there that holds them together. So all you have to do is take the depinning tool, the paper clip, and place it into the open slot right above the terminal. You have to push, and then you remove the pin, and then you can place it anywhere you need to. Remember, follow that wiring diagram and you should be good. Again, push in. You might have to push it in a little bit till the bottom's out, and then take it out. And then when you're done depinning and repinning, again, just make sure that everything is in there snug. Follow that diagram or that connector view, and you should be good to go. That is how you wire in the C2spec Motoring 96 to 2000 Option 1 auto to manual harness. Remember, follow that connector pinout if you think that you have to depin or repin the terminals. The pinout does start from the terminal side. The terminal side is where those connectors are. This is the wire side. This is the terminal side. And again, there are numbers right above the cavities. They are numbered from 1 all the way to 22. Follow that connector pinout and you should be good.